I had a group mid-90s, and they were called the Wild Bunch. They were basically a bunch of artists, because my vision was similar to like what Tupac had. He take the East Coast, merge it with the West Coast, and just, pretty much mash on the game. So I had some partners that were from Jersey that I was cool with, because I got family up in Philly as well. So, everyone's connected up there. So I had some partners from Jersey that I connected with. I had some partners from, all my family in the West Coast and partners on the West. And then I had set up, a little hub with family out here in Houston, where I'm at now. This is before all of the Mike Jones and before the Paul Walls. This is when the Scarface was real heavy in the game. So I put that whole group together, and it was just kind of like a little thing to where we were, compilations were kind of popping off back then. And it came together, so well, and we had some deals on the table. We were, touring, doing shows all across the South. I mean, a good response. And I found myself really grooming and preparing most of my peers that I was, in the group with for the industry, because I grew up in it. And it just was like I was more of a mentor. So even though I had creativity as an artist, and I probably could have done real well if I stayed on that path, my real passion, again, was the behind the scenes. So that's how I started to gradually make my merge from, the hip-hop side over into, the management side, being an artist, rather, over into the management side. And, and just one thing led to another, and then, I started to, play around with the promotion game a little bit, because, doing the shows, you're behind the scenes as a manager, you're always at events. So I said, and I saw how the promoters, how they were living. They were doing all right. So, I started